Hi, it's Robin. I'd like to show you how the current system I have works. This is the main screen, the punch screen. So what I want to do is if I select my name, you see I select here my name. After that, if I select, this is a link to a work order. Facturable in French mean invoiceable. So it's like the billable rate number one. It's a work order I will need to enter like 1, 2, 3. So this means I will be working on the work order number 1, 2, 3. If I click OK, this is start work order. So if I confirm that I'm working on it, I'm currently punched on this work order number 1, 2, 3. So the system is currently checking how long it's going to take me to do that. So if I select the other screen, this is the main punch screen, but if I go on the technical advisor system, if I update it, we will see that here you see Robin is working on work order number 1, 2, 3. So if I go back on the other screen, this one, so you see here with the little dollar sign means that I'm working on this work order. So if I click back on my name again, the system will ask me, well, is the job done? Travail terminé means it's need to be invoiced. So if I click here, we can see how long I work on the car and how many punch there was on this car. So if I click here, it means that the work order is closed. So I need to start another one. So the system is asking me, what will be your next step? Will you be still invoiceable? Will you be on maintenance? Will you be on lunch, on desk? So if I click on, this is maintenance in French. If I click OK, the system does not ask me for a work order because maintenance is not linked to a work order. It's just to know how long I work on how long I will be on maintenance. So if we go back on the other screen, the desk screen, you see the work order number 1, 2, 3 is finished. So the system knows, if I click on the little plus here, that Robin worked on it for, well, real time because it was only a couple of seconds, it's saying 0. But if I would have worked on that for 2 hours or 3 hours, it would say here how long it took me to do that. Under time charge or invoice amount, if I enter here the real time I work on the car, let's say I work for the time I'm charging the customer, let's say 1 hour, the system will say that I'm in gain time. I'm gaining time. I will be here, and you see here I'm +1, so the system knows that I've been very efficient. I will cancel it so it doesn't affect any really work order, but so the target is to know how long who worked on what work order. But because now I'm currently, if I go back to the main punch screen, let me go back there. Here we see that I'm in maintenance. So this is not linked to work order. So the system will just long how long I've been on maintenance. If I click back on my name again, the system will ask me, will you be quitting maintenance? Or it's a mistake. So let's say I quit maintenance. The next question will be, what will you do? Next time I'll be in lunch. Okay, so lunch is not linked to a work order again. So under the other screen on the front desk, I don't see my name here because this is only the list of the current active work order. So let's go back again to this punch screen. So if I click back on my name again, the system will ask me, are you quitting lunch? If I quit lunch, it's asking me, what's your next step? If I click back on invoiceable again, or billable rate number 1, and I enter the work order number 1, 2, 3, 4, which I was working on, let's see if it was the real number. It's a 1, 2, 3. So I was working on 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm billable rate number 1 on work order number 3. I click on my name again. Again, are you number of punch now 2 for a total time of 1 minute? Invoice is closed. If this is stay punch out, so it is end of day, I'm now done. So if I go back on the other screen, at the front desk, the technical advisor will see all the open work order. This one is finished, this one is currently open, this one is finished, and the 1, 2, 3 I was working on is finished. If I click on the little plus here, I see my name. If I click on the little plus here, I see when did I work on it. So the next step would be to enter the charge time, which would be the time I invoice my customer for, or amount. If I enter the amount, because the system knows what billable rate is that, if I enter here $200, it will take into account that it's 2.6 hour at $78 per hour. So that's why it knows it's 2.6 hour. So I will cancel that, because what I want to do at the end is do some reporting. I want to know from this date to this date on all my techniques, all my staff. For the first, the timesheet, this will give me every day, start date, end date, lunchtime, how long did they work for a total of time. If I print the other report from this date to this date for all my staff, the activity report, this will tell me how long do they work on, how long were they available, how long did they work on card. The real time is the time they work on the work order. The bill time is the time I charge to my customer. The difference is, was I efficient or not efficient? Our launch time, our training, our maintenance, our non-productive. So the target of the software is to do a report of how efficient my technical team is, how efficient and how productive. So we'll see about reporting later, but what I mean is that we need to know how long every type of work took. I hope this clarifies everything. In my sub job type, if I'm punching on some billable rate number 1 on work order number 1, 2, 3, okay, on the new system, it will ask me, is that an oil change? Is that a tire installation? This is a sub job type, but we'll see after that. So hope this clarify it. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Thanks.